Welcome to my channel. It's me, Art, channeling messages from Spirit. Infinite gratitude. Yeah. I'm gonna bust the cards open and keep the vibes high as possible. Okay? Collective, I need you to raise your frequency. You might already be vibing high. That might just be your energy. But if so, awesome. Let's just keep it going. Let's just keep the vibes as high as possible. I went ahead and had my coconut water. I got my chocolate coconut water today. It just came in the mail, and I waited on this forever. So I'm really happy about this. It's so, so good. But I also got my regular coconut water that I'm going to finish off. Okay, keep the water going. Keep the vibes high, okay? Keep detoxing. Keep the herbal teas going, okay? Keep the spiritual baths going. Keep the grounding going, okay? All of that. Continue to eat for your health, for your mental health. Like, just continue to consume high vibrating foods. I mean, enjoy your life and make sure that you give yourself plenty of time to have all the experiences that you're looking to have. So, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pop this evening primrose oil supplement with my coconut oil. I said coconut oil, coconut water. Excuse me. I'm over here just like a wreck. Let me tell you why I'm like doing all this. I woke up this morning and I felt like I was under spiritual attack. I'll keep it 100. I felt like really weak and I had to kick it in high gear. I did 2 miles on the treadmill and I ran. Okay, usually I speed walk, sprint. I was up there running because I needed to like shake off the demonic presence. I felt like a demonic presence, honestly. I was crying this morning over like the dumbest stuff, like worried about the dumbest stuff, like the most irrelevant stuff. Distractions were just getting at me. And I had to run today instead of walk. So I did my 2 miles. I do 2 miles like almost every day. And I did it in like 30 minutes. And usually it takes me a little bit longer than that. So it's because I ran. I was ran. Oh, I was ran. I was running. Oh my gosh, what's happening? It's really important for me today to just like raise my frequency, keep my frequency high so that other things just can't get close to me, can't get near me, can't bother me, that just aren't a part of the path, that aren't a part of the vision. Gotta just keep your frequency high. It's so important, y'all. So a reminder to me, a reminder to my collective, keep your frequency high, okay? So other things just don't even like have any business being around you. Things that are not part of the plan just don't even feel right being in your presence. Like they just feel like it don't matter how they feel. So with that being said, let's get into this reading. Infinite gratitude. Yes. You just ran out of water in your spray thing. She over just spraying my room with water. Okay, yeah, so let's just break open these cards and get into this reading. I refilled her hairspray bottle with water so she can just spray my furniture and everything like that. So, yeah, the vibes are high again. They were so low, and then I got them back high. I did my 2 miles on the treadmill. I did my supplements. I did my coconut water. I just did what I had to do, and now we're talking to Spirit because we need to talk to Spirit about like what is up. I know I need to. Collective, if you're feeling any type of way like me, I feel like distractions are just like able to reach me better than they were before. As in, like, You go from being like untouchable, inaccessible to like distractions just getting closer when before they would never even like try you, but then like suddenly like the audacity increases and suddenly like what's going on, what's happening with my frequency for these distractions to even get close to me. It's like you got to check yourself, you got to like check in with yourself and check in with spirit, like what is going on with my frequency, what am I allowing that is bringing my frequency to a point where distractions and other low vibrations are more comfortable even approaching me. So we got to check in with spirit and see what spirit has to say about it, because we know what our regiments are, we know what our realistic practical rituals are to keep ourselves balanced, grounded, healthy, strong, high vibe. But spirit, things change, with the spiral earrings today. We're in a new season, we're in a new chapter where maybe the distractions have evolved. Maybe they're trying new techniques, maybe they've figured out some way to get close to, I don't know, or maybe you've allowed some things to have you vibing lower than you are supposed to. Maybe you're entertaining some things that have you vibing at a frequency that's lower than what spirit wants you to be at, and then now it's like you're accessible to things that weren't accessible to you before. Infinite gratitude for any advice, insight, and messages from the divine spirit. 7 minutes in, let's go ahead and get this started. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Yo, it's a good thing. Take it as a good thing. If Okay, hold on. If you have been easily triggered lately, okay, your patience is just wearing thin, like distractions popping up over here, popping up over there, like where did that even come from? Like that's not normal, or that's not typical, but it's here, and it's like my reality didn't consist of this before. Now all of a sudden my reality is consisting of things that I don't necessarily want, or that I'm not trying to attract. I'm not intentionally attracting certain things, but it's like popping up and crossing paths with me, and I'm just subjected to it, and I'm just having to deal with it, and I'm easily triggered. It's just like, how are these things affecting me? How are these people bothering me? How is this happening when before it never would happen, or it would never happen to this degree or this extent? Distractions, triggers, even like moods that you don't really like make time and space for, like anxiety, and like you're getting like mad anxiety all of a sudden, and you were like chilling, or you were like had overcome. The patience is just running thin. Like you're trying to figure out where is it coming from. Like why are you getting so easily triggered, and why are you feeling so like on edge? And I might be speaking for myself here. Collective, just let me know if you resonate. It's because you're on track and you're on time. You're on track and you're on time. The vision is so crystal clear to you. It's so crystal clear to you that anything outside of the vision approaching you is going to have you teed. So the more triggered you are, the more on track you are. Even though it's uncomfortable, even though you know that it's like a bad feeling, it's an uncomfortable feeling to be triggered, just think about it. If you weren't triggered, that would be a terrible sign, because this person or this experience obviously is out of alignment with what you're creating. You need to be triggered. You need to be irked. You need to be annoyed by these things outside of your vision trying to become a part of your vision. It's like, why is that here? Ew, get it away, get it out. It's like, let me get away from this person. Let me get away from that thing. Like, you gotta get away, because it's not supposed to be there. The more like triggered you are, the better. the better. And I know that sounds so awkward to say because it's like you want to be triggered or being triggered is a good thing. Absolutely not. But in a way, you need to be triggered when something outside of your vision is trying to force its way into your vision. You need to be like, ew, whoa, hell nah. What the you got to be like on that frequency because it's like don't accept or allow it, and you're on track and you're on time because it's like if you're that triggered by it, then your vision is crystal clear. Then you know what you're doing, you know what you want, you know what you're creating, you know what you're building, you know what you're manifesting, you know what all your energy, time, effort, attention is going into and what it's for and why. Something that is outside of that, something that's irrelevant, trying to like interrupt you is going to piss you off, right? If you're on track and you're on time, you don't want no distractions around. You don't want nothing irrelevant to be a part of it. It's going to piss you off. It's going to irritate your soul. It's going to just bug the life out of you. Like not literally, but it's definitely going to trigger you. So yes, it's annoying. Yes, it's irritating, but just give yourself a pat on the back and just give yourself some credit because look at you fighting for what you want. Look at you like going so hard for yourself. Like to be triggered to the extent that you are, like you know you don't play about yourself. Can't nobody tell you nothing about what it is that you're building, what it is that you're creating. Like you know you don't play about this vision. You don't play about this path that you're on. You know you don't play about your mission. You do not play about this kind of stuff. You're not going to accept nothing else outside of that. Like you really are about that life, as in like you will not accept, tolerate, allow any of it. And it's known because of the way that you handle your triggers, the way that you deal with it. It's like undeniable what you will and will not tolerate and what you will and will not accept. Nobody has to question like whatsoever. It is what it is. So good for you, collective. You know who you are, you know where you're going, you know what you want, and you're not tolerating anything outside of that. Keep your focus on your vision. Keep your focus on what you're creating. The Sun card is here. So it's beautiful. I mean, you know how beautiful it is. This is like top tier fulfillment. You know exactly what you're doing. Stay focused. Top tier. It's top tier. There's nothing outside of your vision that's worth it. There's nothing worth like losing your focus. You know what comes with this focus, with this commitment, with this drive. Like can't nothing distract you or throw you off of your path. Okay? Infinite gratitude. I'm gonna end this here because I gotta go.